Hi, welcome to Mantle Native Education and Cultural Center. We're here in Marion, Kentucky, and I'm Tina Rogers, the Interim Executive Director, and I would love to tell you a little bit about our center today. The Mantle Rock Center is the vision of Mom Feather Erickson. She's the Cherokee elder who came here in 2001 to the physical site of Mantle Rock that's located just a few miles away in Salem, Kentucky. And while she was at the physical rock formation, which is about a 150-foot span of natural sandstone, she encountered the spirit of our ancestors, the Cherokee, along the Trail of Tears. In the winter of 1839, the Cherokee were coming on the northern route. This was the last group being transported from the Georgia area over into Oklahoma. They were sought shelter under Mantle Rock because the river was frozen over and several hundred perished during that stay. And so their spirits are still here, very strong on the land, and that's what Mom Feather Erickson was able to touch and experience there. While she was there, she heard the vision for the regathering of the people and the invitation to come and build a center. And we're standing here as a testimony to her commitment to that vision of the regathering. So we're going to tell you a little bit more about our site here at the Mantle Rock Native Education and Cultural Center.
Hi there, and I've been here at Mantle Rock for what, 5-6 years now, and the first thing that impressed me when I came here, and the thing we've worked to continue, is the spiritual aspect of Mantle Rock. The atmosphere of feeling the peace and serenity that we do when we get here, and one of the main reasons is that we don't fuss and fight. Yes, I'm talking to you. But we enjoy being here, and we enjoy having people come and learn and further the vision that was given to Mom Feather, and just hope that we can continue that on. Some people will look at this and think it's just a pile of rocks, but this is what's known as an apacheta. Several years ago at Wisdom of the Elders, one of our friends who came from South America had been down there and been trained, and the belief is there's a power grid that runs all across the world, and at different points an apacheta is constructed. About 15 or 20 of us gathered here and it was nothing but flat ground. We went through some ceremony. Then we gathered rocks and found rocks that we had brought with us. There's rocks here from Lake Michigan. There's rocks here, rose quartz from North Carolina. There's rocks from all over. And this is a place of power and energy. And so, this is something that's special to us. The grass grows because this is part of Mother Earth, and we don't want to change that. And each time we ask people to come and bring a rock and continue to build it. So we don't know how high it will ever get, but it's something special to us here. It's just another one of those places where you can come and feel energy and power and peace.
Okay, we've moved over to one of our first sacred ceremony spots. And behind me, you're going to see the 13 grandmothers, the cedar trees, and they're positioned around our sacred fire. Here at Mantle Rock, our mission is to preserve Native American culture for the next 7 generations, but also to improve the health and well-being of Indigenous people and Mother Earth through our training and education programs. Okay, now we're at our second sacred site here on the Mantle Rock Native Education and Cultural Center property, and this is our sweat lodge. Our sweat lodge, this building here, was created and built by members of the Lakota group, Salt Creek Sundance, that comes to the Mantle Rock property. They built this last September when they were here, and so this is all built by hand. They take the wood, they measure it, everything's done in prayer. So again, this is another site that's very sacred. When you approach it, you want to honor it. Inside of the doorway, you'll see the fire, which is, and the rocks. These rocks are heated outside of the lodge first by a fire keeper that tends to them. Again, all done in prayer. And then there's a individual who will lead the fire, and that can be a male or a female. And this person will guide and make everyone safe and comfortable throughout their experience. Right now we've just made our way to the back part of the property. The Mantle Rock Center is located on 5 acres just off of Route 60 in Marion, and the back of our property is our land for the gathering space. This is where we have our outdoor activities, powwows. This is where we have campsite, a primitive camping capacity for our guests, and it's also where we have some specific dedicated sites for our sacred ceremonies.